I'm Ann Allen, and welcome to my studio. I live in Henderson County. I try to surround myself with the things that I love. I'm a gardener, I'm a painter, and I love trees. My studio overlooks a rock garden and several trees, and every season is really a joy. When my garden isn't blooming, I try to get some nice reference material, and I always work from my own reference, whether it's alive or still. For instance, this is a painting that I just recently worked on, and I've carried these little roses in every shape and form you can imagine. So this is a recent image that I worked on. And I've started to paint in series. Historically, I think it's wonderful to see artists that capture something that they love and then put it into a series. So I have 3 rose paintings now, but that was one of the first in the series. So this is the most recent piece in my series of roses. And I work in pastel. And I like pastel because it's vibrant, the colors are vibrant, and you can actually do a sheer piece of pastel over so that you see what's underneath. And that's the part that is exciting for me. So this piece is 9 by 15, and my goal is to make a much larger one next. So I started small, work a little bigger, then get a little bigger. So here's my little pastel table. When I started working on the second rose, I love blue earth pastels. They're just like butter. And when you move them around, you can get the intense color, or you can get these sheer colors that are fun. So I bought a new box of pink blue earth pastels, and they'll do a color family, and then you'll have warm and cool within the same color family. So this is my prize purchase this last month. I also, and many pastel artists, work with a variety of pastels. So I have hard pastels. Sometimes we'll use those at the beginning to get a harder surface. And then I wash in with alcohol. I use this really wonderful little fan brush. And so I'll dip it in alcohol, and I'll literally use the hard pastel under, alcohol brush over, and then I work on top of that. And the alcohol will actually retain the tooth of the paper. I use a pastel paper called UArt. It's sanded. It's a 400 grit, and if you're too heavy, too fast, too early, it'll fill up the tooth on the paper. So I try to be really careful, and alcohol won't fill in. You still have that tooth, and that's the only way that I could get like these sheer places. Because if I'd filled it all up with pastel, it's very difficult then to swipe it and get something sheer. Okay, so I also have a set of Diane Townsend Terragé, and these are really fun. They're much coarser. These are like butter. These have pumice in them. So they're real coarse when you put them on, and they go on really thick. So sometimes I'll use these on a piece when I finish. You can make a bright stroke. So Diane Townsend puts her sets together in color families. Mine are sort of a multitude of families there, but I had a pastel set from Diane Townsend based on Monet colors, and just loved it. There's a wonderful artist in Asheville, Susan Senyai, And she always said, don't get rid of your little stubby leftover pastels. Keep them in a little box. And she called them little gems. So I save them all. You can see I take them down to the very small. But sometimes there'll be one little color in there that you just fall in love with and use. I use this little box a lot. I try to keep it clean because there's so little. But I use that. Now I'm cleaning my pastels now, but I try to set them up in complementary colors in my box so that if I'm looking for that, I do. So this box is sort of organized. The piece that was selected for the banner, and it's so exciting to go on Main Street and actually see it at the corner of Main and 6th Avenue. I love plein air. I love to paint outdoors. And so it was apple season, and I decided to go, I wanted to use an outdoor representation. So I went to Granddad's just around the corner. And apples, you know, they tell a story for Henderson County. And so that was the piece that I decided to submit for ArtScape. Being selected for the ArtScape program was really exciting for me. And what's really great is that it's a community, art community, business community, artist collaboration. I was excited to hear that Postero restaurant on Main Street was the business that was paired with my artwork. And I want to thank them for their contribution to this annual event. I also want to thank them for a fabulous dinner that I had after I learned that they were my sponsor. I certainly wanted to have a chance to visit and have a meal. The other part about ArtScape that is wonderful is that it includes adults as well as student artists. I have an affection for students. I have a homeschool student who's 12, very vibrant, expressive, and he has been a joy to me. So I was really excited that ArtScape took entries from adults as well as students. It's also really exciting to be able to drive down the street and see your banner hanging among other banners. And I love your promotional line as an outdoor gallery, because you really feel like you're in an art gallery if you take the time to use your little brochure and, you know, walk down the streets and view the art and view the variety of mediums that are included in the outdoor gallery.
I'm Stephanie. My husband and I, Jason, own Postero here at the corner of 4th and Main. And we just love being here in Hendersonville. It'll be 7 years in October for us, and we've just really thoroughly enjoyed having everybody in Hendersonville come and eat with us over the years. And something that we started doing was participating in the arts program, and so we are paired with Anne for the banner hanging up. And we just love to support all of the local people as much as we can, and that goes from farmers to liquors to artists, whatever we can do to support local, that keeps business here in Hendersonville, and we just love doing that. And you know, why not support the town that we're in, because they're supporting us. So we love to be paired with Anne this year, and her artwork is amazing, so y'all need to check that out. Here at Postero, we are New American, and you can find our website at postero-hvl.com, and there you can sign up for our newsletter. And in that newsletter, we let you know what our specials are, or what special events that we're going to have, anything that's going on that we want to promote and let you know about before everybody else. We do that through the newsletter, so you can check that out. We're open for lunch Tuesday through Saturday, 11:30 to 2:30, and dinner Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 8:30, and Friday and Saturday night, 5 to 9:30. So come check us out. We have a full bar, plenty of room, and now that we're back open to regular business, all of our seats are available, and we've got plenty of room, and we would love to see y'all. Thank you so much.